today's Facebook Live. And so, mes amis, I'm gonna keep it short because I got a lot of feedback from you guys that you like the short and sweet Facebook Live, which is awesome. I aim to satisfy, please you guys, so I'm gonna keep it short. But what I wanted to point out is that I am currently in downtown Vancouver, oui, centre-ville, and here I am right in front of the Vancouver Art Gallery. Yes, the Vancouver Art Gallery. And so as you can see, this is a very, very beautiful part of Vancouver. It is right in downtown, and they have these absolutely amazing lights that are strung, and at nighttime they light up and glow all different colors, so it's absolutely stunning. And let me show you this angle as well. Wait. And so what I would say, mes amis, if you're in Vancouver, you absolutely have to check out the Vancouver Art Gallery. Bonjour Normand, bonjour Luz, how are you? Comment allez-vous? Excellent, mes amis. So if you visit Vancouver, Canada, you have to visit the Vancouver Art Gallery. They have amazing paintings and art from people all around the world. And currently, they're going to launch a big exhibition on Emily Carr. Emily Carr. I'm going to type her name in the chat, but she is an amazing, amazing, amazing Canadian painter. You know, obviously she's deceased now, but she painted beautiful landscapes of nature, Canadian scenery. It's absolutely unique and really amazing for Canadian culture. So I'm going to type that in the chat. Bonjour Madame Pam, bonjour Luz, bonjour Normand. How are you guys doing? Comment allez-vous? Comment in the chat. Excellent. So I'm just going to put that there. Oui, and Madame Pam, I know you were sick. Are you feeling better? Ça va? Hey. So I hope, Madame Pam, you're feeling better. Wait, there is something going around. I have been sick. Many people have been sick, and it just seems like whenever it turns from winter. Okay, just put in the chat. Whenever it turns from winter to spring, it seems like everyone gets sick. And Madame Pam, I know you're in Hawaii and you had those volcanoes or some eruptions, which was not helping either. So I hope you're better. Oui. And so that's where I am currently. But today, oh no, bonjour Philippe, comment ça va? Madame Pam, peut-être, oh, je suis vraiment désolée, peut-être tu peux aller au médecin? Oui. Madame Pam, maybe you should go to the doctor, it sounds very bad. Oui, but anyway, mes amis, bonjour Philippe, comment ça va? Oui. And so today I am really excited, j'ai très hâte de parler au sujet de Giverny et le Musée de l'Orangerie. I'm so excited today to briefly chat about Giverny and the Musée de l'Orangerie. So I will say there are so many museums in Paris, but my favorite one personally is the Musée de l'Orangerie. Oui. And the reason why is because this museum is very boutique and it is not overwhelming and it's absolutely stunning. And so you don't need too much time to visit the Musée de l'Orangerie, but what it has that probably will interest you is Monet's Water Lilies. Monet's Water Lilies. So if you love Impressionism, Impressionist art, you have to go to the Musée de l'Orangerie in Paris when you're there. It has all of Monet's tableaus of his famous water lilies, which in French would be les Nymphéas. Les Nymphéas. Les Nymphéas. Wait, so let me put that in the chat. Wait. And so what's really great about that is that a lot of people know or maybe don't know is that Monet oui, moi aussi j'adore Monet. I love Monet as well, Madame Pam. It's just incredible painter. And so Monet painted his water lilies and got inspiration for them from his garden at Giverny. Giverny. Oui. And so Giverny, you know, depending on traffic, it's about an hour and a half outside of Paris. So you can easily do a day trip there. I will go ahead. But that is where Monet had his gardens. And so when you go and visit there, basically it's absolutely stunning. There are these massive gardens, beautiful flowers, plants, hanging willows, bridges, des ponts. And what's really cool at Giverny is you can also see Monet's house, sa maison, where he lived at Giverny. Wait. And the great thing about that is that it feels like you're stepping back in time. Obviously you get to visit his home, so it's super great. And from my recollection, Monet died there from cancer, unfortunately. I could be wrong, but that's from what I remember. And so if you're in Paris and you love art, you absolutely have to go to the Musée de l'Orangerie to see his big tableaus of the water lilies, les Nymphéas. And if you have time, if you have a little bit of time in Paris, you really should take a day trip to see Giverny. Giverny. Again, depending on traffic, it's about an hour and a half outside of Paris, but Giverny is where Monet's gardens are located, and beautiful flowers, plants, bridges, and you can literally see the water lilies that inspired him and that, you know, he painted. So I'd absolutely recommend that as well. And then the great thing is there are so many guided tours from Paris. Of course, you could go on your own, you could drive there, but you know, traffic, driving in Paris is a little bit tricky. So if you're a bit uncomfortable with that, I definitely recommend taking the guided tour. I will drop that below in the chat after this. Highly recommend. Giverny is beautiful. I will also drop a YouTube video I made from when I was there. I loved it. C'était incroyable. And I will say the nice thing about the guided tours, you don't have to worry about anything. You just show up, the guide tells you everything, you enjoy, and you come back. So it's super relaxing and stress-free. So basically, I will wrap it up there. But again, I will show you downtown Vancouver. Wait. And so if you have any questions, please comment below. I always do my best to answer all of them. And of course, if you're in Vancouver, Canada, I think Ray and Kim will be soon in September. Definitely check out the Emily Carr exhibit at the Vancouver Art Gallery. You would absolutely love it because she's a famous Canadian painter. Right. And one more thing, if you need help with your French, comment French below. I'll reach out to make you a French learning game plan. Number 2, Morocco trip. Yes, we're going to Morocco November 2nd to 10th, 2025. So if this is of interest to you, absolutely comment Morocco. I'll also drop it below in the chat. It's going to be an amazing time to not only see Morocco, but also speak French with myself, my assistants, and our French-speaking tour guide, Monet Daily. This itinerary is a little different from the last one because this time we're going to head into the Sahara and go glamping under the stars. So it's going to be amazing. I know Madame Pam is signed up, which is awesome. Philippe, Luz, Normand. Let me know if you're interested. I can send you some info via email, mail, whatever works. It's going to be a ball. For the Morocco trip, there's only 3 early bird spots left. The early bird spots are the cheapest price, so I would definitely take advantage of those. To reserve the early bird spot, you only need to put 25% down. The remaining 75% is due in August 2nd, 90 days before travel. And if something happens between now and August, you can't go to Morocco in November, don't worry. Trova Trip will keep your deposit, your 25% deposit for life, and you can apply to any future trip, whether that's with myself or another person who does Trova trips. So you never lose your money. Excellent, mes amis. So I'll wrap it up there, but as always, it's so good seeing you. Merci beaucoup, mes amis. And I will see you next Tuesday. À la semaine prochaine. Merci beaucoup, à bientôt.